start with Creed.
And make sure you explain why when you bring Creed in. Those are opportunities. You say, guys, I help manage everybody's growth as far as their dog's concerned. We want to start off with Creed. Creed's been a dog we've been managed. Such and such. He's going to the Coastal Guard. And everything about what you're doing is making sure people know why the process exists. Protocols make businesses very, very, very valuable.
Yeah,
they do.
Well, with that being said, let's start with Rocco. Since he's the most experienced dog, we're going to see if he has any issues so we know going forward what we need to do for the other dogs.
See what I'm saying? And that right there, it fixes everything. You go, Rocco has these problems.
Yeah.
And this is why I used to jump. Kids say, hey, boss, could you jump such as? I'd be, let's see. And I leave the ground, because if I could do it, then it would encourage him to do it, or at least be willing to try.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. That's perfect. Get Rocco doing it first. Everybody learn from Rocco's experience, know where to pick your dog. And Rocco, and who else did you bring?
I got Oakley.
Okay.
So we got Rocco, Oakley, Creed, Chief.
And how hard would you say it is to train a pit bull to do what you're doing? Because I think that's the part people get confused. All the dog trainers on, TikTok and various places, they always got a shepherd or a mal. They like that's what they do. That's what they do. So what I'm learning is definitely on our page. I'm getting about 90 messages a week. I'm not exaggerating, and it's all behavior based. And I think that what I just realized, I'm like, why are all these people asking me all these questions? I mean, I talk about this stuff, but you go, oh, because I don't have a shepherd. And most of them got all kinds of other dogs. They're like, well, how you getting them dogs to do this?
Yeah.
A shepherd, a mal, they make sense.
Yeah, they're used to listen to a handler and a shepherd to tell them what to do. So the hardest thing with the pit bull is they're independent thinking dogs. So you're gonna put them in situations and they're gonna try to find the best way to get that result. So what you have to do is you have to be able to communicate exactly what you expect that dog to do and correct them when they're messing up and show them, hey, this is a better way to go. That's one of the things that I guess I've had issues with, because when Rocco gets in it, he's in it. And communicating when he's in it is a little, sometimes you gotta take a step back and let him do what he does. And once I figured that out, because we were trying to make Rocco into like a military dog like Jesper Anderson, and it didn't work. But when I allowed him to accomplish the goal, if I want him to get on top of that car, I'm gonna tell him to get on top of the car and get out of his way. Same thing you tell me, get out of my way.
Yeah.
These dogs, we've built their confidence up for jumps, for searching, for biting, for all of these different things.
But go back a little bit too, because remember, here's a pit full of hogs and a bull, right? Throw the pit bull in, that's the point. The dog was created for bull baiting.
Yep.
And to be faster, more agile instead of getting tossed around. So again, the dog was bred, throw it in the pen and watch it work. It wasn't sit, stay, lay. That wasn't the dog that it was. It's not his history. The shepherd, here, the terrier, as far as the giant schnauzers and stuff, versus the black Russian terrier. You could leave the black Russian terrier at a facility, leave food, and it would do a task until you came back. We're talking 30 days. The dog would survive and stick to that task, because it also is an independent thinker that does not need a handler to tell it what, when, where, and why. So when these people are seeing these things, he's done something, and there have been people who've got taken pit bulls very far. It's not impossible, it's not improbable, but it's not likely.
Yeah. It just takes a little bit more time.
Yeah,
you gotta be patient.
Patience, man.
Patience. It's the most important thing. You can't rush it. I mean, look at this dog here. She's, what, a year? Basically 2 years? She's 2 years old, and it just took her a little time to get that confidence, but now she's doing some stuff that some experienced dogs ain't doing. But it took that time to build that relationship and that bond.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I keep telling people. I did the whole video. Dude's like, hey, how do you keep from beating your dog? I was like, I don't know how to answer this, man. What do you want me to say, brother? I mean, I don't want to have to beat the dog or anybody for that matter. I know if I jump on somebody, I'm going to jail. So you go, I got to calm down, because I can hold a grown man up like this. I've been there before. Beating a dog ain't gonna solve a problem. The dog don't speak English, so he forced me to think and make sure I answer, just like everything I try to do in not even a corporate way, but a way that makes sense to people to be better. But again, it's like if you put a puppy. I got a puppy, Cha-Cha. She fusses more than any dog. I'm not gonna hit the dog in the mouth because she's hollering about being in the cage. A baby cries day and night for 2-3 years. She'll have it figured out in 6 months. But it's like, what do you really expect from the dogs, right?
Yeah, they don't know what you want them to do until you show them how to be successful.
And patience.
So that's one way to keep from having to correct your dog, is setting them up for success and being able to show them step by step what you want to do. That's a good comparisons to kids. Like we were talking about housebreaking. You want your dog to be housebroken in a month, but you'll keep wiping your kid's ass for 5-6 years old.
It drives me crazy. Hey, my dog's, this dude last night, hey, can we drop my dog off? and you train him. I said, well, how old is he? He said, 2 months old. I said, bro, there's nothing I can do for you. I'll show you the message. I should pull it up. Brother, look, we can't do nothing with that dog, buddy. 8-week-old dog, basically, stop it.
What you want me to do
He keep
with it?
peeing and pooping, bro. He's going to do that. I said, practice your patience. Take your time. It is a process. They're going to still have accidents here and there, man. And they're going to try to warn you, but y'all that wanted to be snap of a finger, that's unrealistic, man. I'm glad I got a whole nother year to work with these dogs. Like, you know what happens over the next 3 to 4 years? And my buddy who's a breeder, he said it best. He said, most people don't even like their dog. Really like their dog till it's about 4 years old. Going to 4 and 5. That's when you're like, man, this dog is cool. Because it starts getting his wind. It understands the house. Everything's going good. There's maybe an accident once a year versus once every month or once every so many weeks. I don't know why people think it's just supposed to be a snap of
And then they get another dog and they expect that puppy to be this 4-year-old dog.
That's a whole nother thing. So, anywho, I'm sure he told you what we're going to be doing today. It's an opportunity, most importantly, for us to learn about our dogs, and even more important, learn about ourselves. We watch how our dogs are moving. I like to watch my dogs think. I put them in a lot of situations. Some stuff ain't even on camera. I just want to, let me see what they do real quick. And keep pushing.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.